community solar energy project. But before I do that, before I look into that, it's a little bit about the marae. Our statement of intent is all about toi tū te whenua, toi tū te reo, toi tū te tiriti, whatungarungaro te tangata. People will come and go, but the land, the language, and the treaty shall remain. So, the past is all about big power stations and delivering of their energy. So, the future for us and the future that we're trying to encourage across Papakura, across the nation, is about thousands and millions of small power stations and sharing our energy. At the moment, there's a monopoly on the whole energy space. Right? So, you know, like we hardly ever saw, 20 years ago, Tesla vehicles, but they're everywhere now. Same principle. We just want to grow the whole energy and deconstruct this whole monopoly on how energy use power is sourced in this country. So Papakura Marae is seeking to install solar panels. Hands up those who haven't been to Papakura Marae. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. If you're there, you'll see we've got heaps of roof space. Absolutely heaps of roof space. So we want to, one, capture as much as we can from te rā, the sun. But we also want to capture as much water off the roofs as we can as well. So although I'm talking about solar power today, water is just as important for us. I want Papakura Marae, my vision is for Papakura Marae to be the most accessible marae in the world. Accessible to whānau, accessible in terms of whānau haua, people with disabilities, of all the disability types. So one of my aims and my vision, my purpose really is to make sure we're the most accessible marae in the world. I want to be the most whānau friendly employer in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So when I say that, we want to create this environment where we're super friendly to our employees. And again, be 100% self-sufficient. So this pathway down solar power is all about being self-sufficient. So if there is an emergency, it's not if, it's when. When there is an emergency, we're not reliant on the grid, we're not reliant on water, we're self-sufficient. So that's what's motivating me. And it's not until the CRN kind of stuff came along that we really kind of boosted, actually we're on the right path. On the right path to be self-sufficient. Because when the power goes down, mate, everyone's scrambling and they're just how much energy have I got left on my battery kind of thing. So we want to look past that and future-proof ourselves so that we can still remain, as Brian mentioned in the last presentation, still want to remain as one of the most, one of the hubs for Papakura. Right. So we're seeking to install the solar power panels benefits for the marae community that we serve. For me, it's where we up to today. Our project got us thinking about our community, especially for whānau struggling to pay their power bills. Power poverty is real, whānau. It's absolutely real. We see it every day. People will max out on their entitlements through work and income and so on just to pay their bills. My dad, personal story, my dad before he passed away was reliant on a breathing apparatus and machine. They had a fault in their, well actually they couldn't pay the bills, so power poverty was a real thing. But it's also education around that. My mum used to have the oven on all day and all night with the door open just to heat up the house. Just old school thinking, and so education is a part of this in terms of how we save energy and how we keep our house. And this is before the days of Tui coming along and helping us kind of retrofit our houses to keep ourselves warm. So big ups to every you and your team, because it's using energy, right? So power poverty is real. There are a lot of new things happening in the community industry. So let's get the innovation happening in Papakura. Okay. So just down the road, there's a community energy sharing pilot project. Partnering with partners include Araake, the Future Energy Organisation, Counties Energy, and community groups. This project is about local solar and battery installation, sharing excess energy. So I just want to tap into that one. So with all our roof space, we're hoping to not only run the marae, obviously we've got about 6 or so panels at the moment at the marae. It saves me about $1,000 a month off my power bill.
Wow.
And that's only using up just a small part of our roof. So we get it all plus with the solar power. We're hoping to generate enough power to not only run the marae fully, I don't have to pay any power bills, but to also give that excess power out to our communities. What I want to say though to the power companies, we want to choose who we give that power, excess power to. We want to support whānau. Power poverty again is a real issue, and so we want to be able to choose who we nominate families that are in need to take advantage of the excess surplus power that we have. So we want us to all join forces with energy providers, council and others in the community to explore Papakura Community Energy Project to benefit whānau, to benefit everyone. So is there must be a video. I don't even know one. That's all right. That needs video. We'll send it out in the
We'll
notes.
send the video out, but it's an explainer, isn't it, Tony, about how energy sharing can do.
Yep. So it's not a new concept, some people are doing it already, but certainly want to just blow it out the water here in Papakura. We can generate as much energy as we can and give the surplus out to our communities. That's pretty much our game. But most importantly, as it relates to this climate resilience network, is that when it happens, we are ready, we are self-sufficient, and we're not reliant on the government or anyone else to turn the switch back on. So, well, there. Kia ora.
Stay there for a moment, Tony. You might have some feedback and questions. Oh, Abby, and then Willie, and then Marie.